Everybody, Tony D, Little Joan here with your final video of the evening. This is going to be a screenwriter's rant on a new movie called Flinch. Looks like a low budget kind of actioner. I shouldn't say actioner, more of a mob movie. The premise is fairly a classic setup. It starts with, one of the bruisers from the mob bringing home a girl against her will. Because she's some sort of a witness or involved in some sort of crime. He brings her to his mother's place and ties her up. And he's basically keeping her prisoner because, I don't know, I think she witnessed something or she's part of something. And he doesn't want to kill her. He's trying to figure out what to do with her. And one of the guys from The Sopranos in it, I think this is the guy who played Richie, if I'm not mistaken. So he gets, this is sort of the boss's son, and he gets hired by him to basically go find the girl again. I'm not sure what initially happens. That's not clear in the trailer, but they don't know, obviously, that he's kidnapped her, although they suspect from the dialogue in this scene, I think they suspect he knows something and that they want her dead, basically. And it's called Flinch because at some point the main character goes to visit his father in prison. Here he is throwing her in the trunk, and he tells him that this girl didn't flinch, I guess, when he aimed a gun at her or whatever. So, and then it turns into, is he gonna kill her or is he gonna save her? And you could pretty much write the rest from there. Obviously, he's gonna try to save her. The only question is this going to end, in a classic sort of film noir way where, maybe everybody dies or he dies and she gets away? Or is this, more of a happy ending? They both get away. I mean, he's also got his mother to worry about too. She has sort of a dark line here. She says something like she's moving around back there, and then he says she's alive, Mom. Live things move, and she says dead things don't. This is written by and directed by Cameron Van Hoy. So, looks like a pretty low budget endeavor, I would say. And this is the kind of stuff, you want to do as low budget. Mafia movies make good low budget movies. Most of the locations are houses and, streets and places like that. They're easy locations. It's perfect for an older actor to play the boss, because typically the boss isn't involved in the action, so you could always have him in one location, shoot all his scenes, and then if there's a second location, maybe he dies or does something, you could always move him. That was kind of like the movie I worked on. That was part of the thinking. We actually shot in the producer's house and houses of his friends and family. That's a way to save money on these pictures. The lead girl is just gorgeous. She's really, and everybody here is pretty well cast. So this appears to be a pretty decent entry in this kind of genre film. So I like these kind of movies. They're mobster movies. I think this will be a decent entry. I'm not seeing a tremendous amount of new stuff here, but I kind of like the premise. I think the premise is solid, and the performances seem to be good. So I would totally see this film. I'll give it an upvote. Flinch is got that sort of classic gangster feel without being too over the top, and the struggle's going to be the main character. Does he kill her? Does he help her? It would be interesting to see if it ends surprisingly typically these movies don't, right? Because they the main character, he starts to fall in love with the girl, and then because he has feelings, it messes everything up in his life. If he had just sort of stayed with his focus, then but that's what these movies, that's what make them interesting. And so yeah, Flinch is the name of the movie. And that's it for us tonight. We'll see you